And we're back. That was mean. Ish. Eh. Listen, it's my job to get you guys to come back every day. Oh boy. Here we go. Shit. Question. Does this mean I have two conflicting ideas that have to be resolved here. So down to the minute where they were exterminated by the comet, they were still trying to figure out how to find this thing. And yet the moon teleports there? Is that the implication here? And if that's the case, why did they have to do all that experimenting? Didn't the same people... Like their base was in the Hanging City. So like... Is this the same place? Is this truly the eye of the universe? If they found it, then why were they trying so hard to find it? Like, what's going on there? Did some people survive the extermination and they developed this almost religious thing when they figured out how to follow the moon, the dregs of what was left of their society? Or... No, I don't know. Maybe I'll get answers here, I suppose. I don't understand what's happening here. Look at the floor, it's creepy. Oh, you can always see the floor through the temple. That's how they make it so that you have to turn the lights off. It's not enough to just... Otherwise you could just close this and maybe the whole planet would change. But no, you have to close your eyes because the floor is visible at the bottom of each temple. The temple itself being a creepy moving thing that I'm not super fond of. Stop. Oh. Oops, that was an accident. I didn't mean to... No, don't leave me here. Even though I reset, it's just scary. These are the quantum rocks. They do still move. I wasn't sure if they would still do it here. I was kind of curious. What the fuck? Emergency scout recall activated. Am I gonna get sucked into it? Oh fuck, you're moving. You're an it's Solanum. Who are you? That's a cool trick. Oh, that's what those things do. Pick up the U stone, Eye of the Universe stone, Quantum Moonstone, Me stone, Identify stone, Explain stone. This is how we're gonna talk. Me. What? Me. Identify. Oh, things got weird. Can I run out of time here, or am I good? I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Shit, I can't talk to him. He can only talk to me. Explain me. I'm just gonna try every combination and see what happens. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and find the eye of the universe. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. He's quick on the response. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. So that's maybe the eye of the universe? But they still can't access it. And he doesn't even know that everyone's dead. He and I are both people on our first journey, and the stakes are higher than we could have ever expected. Quantum moon. This is the quantum moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. But this is its home, I guess. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shard looks the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. Quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now. Although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflections of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, the uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Are you telling me I need to go in there? That's what I was thinking might be what's next. You can put them in the wrong spot, they just fit really badly. What? Whoa. Not massively useful necessarily, but I just noticed that finally. Alright. Look at this photograph. That's a hell of a photo to have around. He's very patient, considering that I just did that. Hang on, hold this camera, I need to take a selfie. Yeah. I'm an idiot. He's not even reacting. Is that the end? I started on the South Pole, went to the North Pole, went back to the South Pole. What'll happen if a conscious being goes into it, they say. You not have a jetpack to try yourself? I'm a little afraid to do this. Alright. Fuck. Fuck. It's going. No, I'm gonna die. Or I'm back. Or I'm back. And here's another place with the northern barrier, or an equator barrier. Is that it? Did I do it? Is that everything that there is to find here? There's the tower. Huh. That was definitely neat. I got to meet an Omai that I tragically can't speak to. Well, I haven't seen what this one looks like. I just fall directly into the core of the planet. Oh, it's even more columnar jointing-y than ever before. But not quite. They're shaped wrong, but whoa, look at that. Why is it floating like that? It's everywhere. Ah. Got stuck in a tree. God, this is a creepy effect. Ah. This version even has side boundaries of where you can go. This canyon's limited. No, I thought that was gonna freaking cut off my line of sight and take the tower from me. Oh, right, you were already off. Well, I'm about to just get killed by the system blowing up because I cannot get it to go back where I started. It refuses, which means I can't get to my ship to read my notes. I want to read my notes. Why are you being a weird asshole? My ship is on the twin. Take me there. Why? Why? Why is it the only one that's off limits? Alright, well, let's see what this disaster looks like. I don't want to. Whoa. Oh god, I don't want to be lost here. I mean, there's probably not an anglerfish here, but what was that cool tower? That thing looked cool. It looked like a Sith holocron or something. Alright. You stay put. I'm looking for the Sith holocron. Even though we're about to die, so I don't know why I'm acting like I need an exit plan. Where'd it go? It was cool. I'm gonna die now. Uh-oh. How many of you died out here? Did you get lost? Not understanding how to navigate this place? Did you just not return? Did you crash your ship? Maybe much like Solanum, they teleported into completely different times and were lost in time. Because I assume Solanum is from a long time ago. Because he... Yeah. His writings were on the walls. I saw instances of him interacting with other characters. Although he mostly I mostly remember him interacting with... No, he talked to other people. I was gonna say he only talked to Bells, and Bells only is otherwise in a vacuum, so I don't know where they are in space and time. But, Solanum... was also like spreading his word about how he doesn't believe, like he's like everybody's evil, the eye is evil and stuff like that. When he was younger, and he was like kind of sending those messages out to people. So, there's more to discover here. It's gonna say the quantum moon. I found a dead Namai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. A Namai shrine that wanders about there's the quantum shrine. A shrine that wanders around the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging is inscribed in the next to a mural of a tower on an island. So yeah, it's reminding me of the rules. I met a living Namai named Solanum at the South Pole! Exclamation point! They knew where best to spend those. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. How? I tried. Did I need to shoot a probe into the eye? Just double checking for the "you need to find more stuff here" messages, which are not on the quantum moon. Like, the vessel. No. Huh. We're in the end game now, I suppose. The map's pretty filled in. I'll think of where to go, but I think we might be down to mostly, like, it's time to actually solve the game and beat it, potentially. We've seen so much. So it's probably going to be more jump cuts here on out, because I'm going to have to recreate the same situations over and over again that I've done before to reach spots. Like, for example, if I do want to do something involving that black hole that generates in the middle of the ash core at the end of the timeline, I'm not going to, like, show the entire day replaying. We're just going to cut to that kind of stuff, I think. Alright, let's figure stuff out. Me. You. Oh shit, he's actually doing something. I was kind of joking. I guess this is what happens when I'm not actively recording an episode. I'm just fiddling around and not trying to be entertaining. Is you do dumb shit and then something happens. Hi. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Hey. Let's try this. So you, Quantum Moon. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Oh yeah, no, you're like Red Skull right now. If you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean, but people might know what I mean. That's more or less... You can put them in the wrong spots, which is funny because, like, they don't fit. You can see how much they don't fit. Oh, I thought he started writing something, but he just started replacing what was there. So you, Eye of the Universe. Many in my clan have believed the Eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the Eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. Me, Eye of the Universe. Suppose you could reach the Eye of the Universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? I don't know. If it's quantum by nature, it's affected by observation. You might be able to change the nature of the universe? Maybe we could even undo the end of the universe. Or make it way worse. Or blink it out of existence. This is Quantum Moon and me. Okay. Is this your first time to the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. He's nice. I did me with both of them. Let's do Quantum Moon, Eye of the Universe. I imagine you've noticed the Quantum Moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giants Deep than it does when orbiting Hourglass Twins. Because the Quantum Moon clearly changes in its different forms, the Eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. Oh, that was a weird little... That seemed glitchy for some reason. From this, we can hypothesize the Eye represents extreme changeability. Alright, well, if we're going full stupid and weird, then let's do this. Identify. Explain. Oh my god, he's doing something. Is he just gonna be like, okay? These are the two... He actually has something to say. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Oh, you're such a rad dude. Your people are cool. And you're the only one I get to meet directly. And you guys don't even speak my language, which is a big bummer, because you guys aren't cool enough to have a translator like we do. Or at least you didn't bring one. I think that's all the combinations. I think I just had to leave you again. Well, now I can try again at the thing I tried to do a moment ago. No, not that. Because I lose signal with that, but if in photo mode, I can just be like, boom! Ta-da! I did it. Now I've got a photo of this planet. I don't know what'll happen, but maybe that changed something. Nope, I'm just back, aren't I? Yep, it always puts you back on the South Pole. Nah. I mean, they said they couldn't access it. I'm sure they had jetpacks, the Nomai, and they say they can't reach the eye. Admittedly, my people are supposed to be cool spacefaring dudes, and they, like, have been rather inept so far whenever I visit them. But, you know... I don't know. It's, maybe the Nomai did so much, they can't be, like, incapable like that. Alright, I don't remember where I don't even remember what planet my ship is on. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Listen, it's hard to tell in that suit what gender people are. This map's getting really filled in. I don't know if there is more to explore there, or if they just mean that I need to go there for the ending. And so it's reminding me that because there is more to do there, I suppose. That might be it. I think this is it. Like, I think it's about time for us to finish this. Which, damn. There we go. I want to go back to this. Hello? How did I draw you? Boop-a-doop. Yep, I drew it backwards. Yeah, it was a floating symbol in the middle of a room, so like you could draw it backwards because you couldn't tell which side was the front necessarily so easily. Okay, so instead it's like a check mark. Diagonal from top right to bottom left, then down. The breast cancer symbol stays the same. And then the spiral's the other way around than from what I drew. Also, I'm aware that it's an awareness ribbon, not a breast cancer awareness ribbon specifically. There's other variations and stuff like that, but that's the really common one. Alright, so now I've fixed my drawing of it, because when I'm putting that code in, I've seen where I put it in, and I can't put it in my ship. So, I need to have it written down or memorized, because I won't be able to see the ship. This whole area didn't get as filled in as I thought it would. I thought the Bramble would fill in a chunk over here, but that's of course not how it works. This is location-based map. This is the topic-based map. So I guess I just expected more of a topic to be over here. But instead it was like, it's this three-way, like, triangular shape where they all connect to each other with Ash Twin Project being at the core of it all. And then this is just kind of here. Because, yeah, it is unrelated to everything else that happened. It's just the reason why the Nomai are gone. It's just, hey, the interloper came in and killed everybody. Anyway, here's the plot. Because it was a really out-of-nowhere thing that wasn't connected to the events of anything else. It's just ended it. Aw. I'm sad this game is ending. I'm sad this game is ending. Also, I'm going to undo this landing real quick, if you don't mind. Anyway, there's one thing I want to do before I actually try to end the game, which is a farewell tour. Hooray! I don't know if anyone here will say anything, probably not. But I want to visit all of the NPCs on the different planets and see if any updated dialogue came up, because I often visited them near the beginning of going to their particular planets. These guys probably won't say anything. They've just been sitting here on the planet. Like, I couldn't even talk to these people about stuff I found on this planet, let alone other places. You can't even say, hey, I know where Feldspar is or anything. Which I guess maybe it comes with the implication that at least the guy was like, you're lucky I don't revoke your, is it really still unidentified? There. You're identified. Calm down. I guess I never pointed at that one. The one guy does vaguely imply the idea of them revoking your launch privileges because you're crazy. And I kind of wish that they would. Like, that'd be a way of failing the day. Because that would explain why you don't talk to them about anything. Is if they did actually revoke your launch privileges on a day and then you had to start that cycle over. Yep. Yep, you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons. Yep. Come on down. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Bloop. And this will be somewhat sped up by the fact that I can be like, yo. We're the second closest to the core, huh? I guess you're the right person to start with. But yeah, I can mark them all on the HUD, which makes them way faster to get to, for sure. Also good to get the fair. God, this fly is driving me crazy. I don't know how you got all the way this deep into the building. Go away. Like, they could be anywhere in this room and it's like, oh, I need to be specifically in your face right now. But an additional reason to do a farewell tour, besides the potential new dialogue, is that, for all I know, we might die. In particular, I don't even know what happens if you fail. Like, my plan is to take the core out of the Ash Twin project and put it in the ship, which would mean disabling my immortality, which seems like a flawed idea. Seems like that could have consequences that I'm not psyched about. I always get the controls mixed up here. Like, what if I fuck up and get eaten by an anglerfish on the last day? Everyone's doomed? Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, it's all old dialogue. No. Well, you do you, buddy. There wasn't a ton of exploration to do on the moon, necessarily. It was just kind of a bit of a starting point. Alright. Let's do some jump cuts, because this is actually going to take a while for me to get from point A to point B and to all these different spots. there's things I have to do that are mutually exclusive. I want to fire my probe into that black hole, and maybe go into it myself, actually. While I'm still immortal. Oh god. Come back. No. No, where's my autopilot? Oh, I didn't lock onto it. I haven't played for a couple of days, and I've apparently just forgotten how to play the game. Do not fly into the sun, please. Do not fly into the sun, please. Thank you. Jesus. See you later, interloper. Because I've been kicking myself ever since I saw that black hole thing show up in the middle of the Ash Twin project at the end of the cycle, and that I just stared at it. Because I'm afraid of screwing something up, especially since it was like, hey, maybe your immortality can be taken away. I was like afraid of, I was kind of paralyzed into inaction because I'm afraid of screwing things up, so I just kind of stood there until I was gone. That's all I did. That'll be a good thing to do this cycle, because I'm going to spend a bunch of time traveling to everybody. So I might as well then, I might as well then, since a bunch of time has been used up, look into the black hole situation, and then after that, I can next cycle will probably be the final one. Goodness, it's you. Hello. Let's see. I don't remember which ones I necessarily already talked about. Oh well. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. It might interest you to know that the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. Yeah, we've done this one before. Am I writing about the quantum moon? Everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Yeah, we've been to that one. Probably the last one, that's the only new one. Sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun then, do you think? This sun station? Quite clever than Omai to devise as a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct and hot inside. I can only imagine. I wonder how they're able to travel back and forth from the sun station to the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip-up would mean a fiery death. I found modern Nomai transmissions saying the universe is dying. You... What? I don't... What? You mean to say that there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space? And they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing, is dying? Currently. Right now. If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernovae were there, but I've been studying the stars for, well, what does it matter if... Oh. I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but surely I would have seen some kind of other sign, the supernova, so perhaps... Oh, sure. That's twice now we've seen the most friendly and likable of the characters devastated in one way or another. Although they're certainly reacting worse to the death of the universe than they were to their own deaths a moment ago, where they're like, "Ha! Is that how you're coping?" When I was like, "I'm in a time loop, lol." It's like, ha ha ha. Yeah. Good for you, buddy. Is basically what they were saying. Alright. Doop. Ba-choof.